Well, hey there, welcome back to Middleburgh. Been messing around the farm a little bit here. Just trying to get things cleaned up. I did feed the chickens. And I actually left one of the big bags over at their pen. And I've been looking around, trying to figure out what I want to do next. I actually had wanted to mow some grass. And then I got to thinking, I only have 3 cows, and I probably have enough hay in there for now. And I'm sure it's going to last a while. So, I decided... Is that a chain? What is that around the arms there? Huh. Oh, it's a cable. Ah, okay. Yeah, decided to go ahead and get a spreader. I don't have anything to put out solid fertilizer or lime. So that's what I'm going to do. So what I'll do is I'll take this trailer down. So you know what I should do since I'm making a trip? I'm going to go ahead and grab what barrels we have here. We may have 3 or 4 or 5 or so. We'll check it out and see. You see it is almost 2 p.m. here. It's a little bit later than we ended on the last episode. Some time has gone by. And so, yep, we do have 4 barrels of whiskey. Alright, so got those 4 loaded up and all up in the trees here. So I'm going to head on down. I'll take this to the Klein store. Maybe that's still the best place to sell it. Let's double check here. Looks like it. Very good. So we'll take that down, get it sold, and then swing back by the dealership and I'll pick up a spreader and some lime. Now this tractor is not a very big tractor. It doesn't have a huge front weight, so I've either got to get something that I can tow with the tractor or a smaller 3-point spreader. So I'm gonna have to check, see what they have and see what might work well with this tractor. I don't need anything huge. I mean, these fields are not, they're not very big. So I was thinking to go with a 3-point spreader just because I don't need a really large capacity. But look at that tractor bouncing on that washboard road. I love it. Absolutely love it. That is awesome. So yeah, I'm leaning toward a 3-point spreader. So I'm gonna check the store and see what I have installed, and then get something picked out. That is just too cool. I love how it bounces like that. That is very, very neat. I tell you, you guys, I am really enjoying this series. If you have been around my channel, you know I do a roleplay series, and while I love doing that, those do tend to take a little bit more planning, a little bit more work, and a little bit more thought into coming up with a story, doing some editing, and all of that. So just to let you know, I am really enjoying this series so far. I appreciate you guys for watching and all of the continued support. Just want to let you guys know that it is very much appreciated. So having a good time on this one. Hopefully we'll continue having a good time. So let me ease on down here. We'll get this sold, and then I will see you back at the shop to make a purchase. go with this little Lizard AC2 $8,500 spreader. Has 42 meter width, 11 miles per hour. I'm actually going to add the extension. It gets me to 2,600 liters. And we're going to go with that. It actually has a little hitch here on the back if you want to pull a trailer along with it. So total cost $95.25. I'm concerned with going with a larger 3-point, maybe like one of these that hold 4,000, 4,500. They may be too heavy for this tractor. You see, I've already bought some lime, so let's go ahead and load that up. So that only loads up that many. So tell you what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of Randy loading here. Alright, so actually, you know what we will do? Well, that didn't work out like I planned. I thought I could set this on the trailer kind of sideways. Let's do something here. Let's change this around just a little bit. Maybe I can do it without losing the pallets. Randy's good now. If you need something loaded up here at the shop, Randy's got you covered. Handy Randy. I'm sorry, I just can't help but come up with characters. Oh, almost too far. Let's try that right there. Now here's what we're going to do. Let's hop in the tractor. Nope, let me in the tractor. There we go. Put the straps back on and then lower that down and disconnect. I'm going to cross my fingers that this spreader's not too heavy. Alright, let's fill it up with lime. It is squatting a little bit, getting a little light in the front there. Let's see if we can get, oh goodness, I think it's going to pick it. Oh, it did it. Okay, good. It can hold that much weight, and it does have a cover. And what I'm going to do, maybe it'll fit here. Ooh, that's not going to fit. Just squeeze it in there. How about that? Question is, will it ride all the way back to the farm? That I don't know. And we have one more bag here. We'll just get up here on the top. Whoa, I was off a little bit. Let's just spin it around here. Oh goodness. Let's try this again. There we go. Good enough? I hope so. Alright, let's see if I can get straps on everything. I think so. Hopefully I don't drag that PTO shaft off on anything. Trailer is leaning to the left just a little bit. But I think we're going to make it. Luckily this trailer is so low and it has a pretty wide stance there in the back, so it's not too top heavy, so that's good. So, been thinking. I want you guys to give me your feedback on this. That steel at the property seems to be putting out a lot of product. Almost excessively. I don't know how I feel about it. It seems like I am making a ton of money, which I'm happy about because I'm not having to struggle. And I didn't want this to be a series where I struggle. So I don't know whether I just roll with it and have plenty of money, plenty of cash to buy what I need to buy. Possibly even get some new stuff, some new nice things, which I rarely have on my series. Or should I let that steel run out of materials and wait a day or two before it makes any more, or even deactivate it like every other day? Let me know what you guys think. Should I just roll with the riches? Should I limit the output? Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Alright, I am going to ease on back up here to the house. And then, actually, you know what? I can just take this all the way out to a field, actually. There's no reason to unload this. Just drag all of this down to the field. And then I can hook up to the spreader, do the spreading, and put it back on the trailer. That will actually work out really well. Park right there. Disconnect the straps. Let's see, lower the trailer down and disconnect it. And see if I can get this off of here without knocking all the pallets off. Not too bad. Alright, so let me check the settings here on the spreader. It looks like it's set to 42 meters. I guess it'll spread lime that far. Let's check it here. Yep, it will. Alright. So let me turn that off there. And oh, I want to tell you guys something I run across in the settings of the game. I don't know if you remember the water tanker I had. When filling up with water, it had the precision farming graph on it. Right here, this precision farming help window always active. There it is on the upper left. Or you can click that off and it goes away. I didn't know about that. Wasn't sure if any of you knew about it. So I thought I'd share. Hopefully that helps you out. So this is going to run through the lime very quickly. And I'm out. Quite a few fill-ups we're going to take on this activity here. This is one of the drawbacks to having these small spreaders, but I didn't want to go with a huge one just because, one, the tractors on the smaller side. I didn't know if it would be able to pull one. These hills on the maps that Nitro Dad make are somewhat brutal. They can really put your equipment to the test, and that is one thing that I do have to consider when picking equipment is the hills. Now, I'm not real familiar with the next farm that I intend to move to. I haven't really looked around it too much. Just a quick flyover. I kind of want to just keep it new and fresh for me. That's one thing that sometimes I miss out on, is all of the neat things that you run across, because I normally see it either in map tours or things like that. So I'm not real familiar with the other farm. I just picked it because I wanted to do the grapes, and I knew it had the grapevines already there, so I figured I would just pick it and then kind of explore it when I get over there. So that just lets me still have a little bit of excitement while I'm playing and recording for you guys. So with all that being said, I don't know how the terrain is over there, so could be interesting. And so that's one thing I have to consider with my equipment choices. So I'm actually wondering if I'm going to have enough lime to do both fields, because I am going through this lime very, very quickly. Now, this field was in really poor shape as far as the lime goes, so it is taking a lot to bring it up to the correct level. If I run out here into the field, you'll see, yeah, it is at 5.875. So it is almost a full digit lower than it needs to be. And I probably am wasting a bit overlapping the edge of the field. Sometimes I do like using a worker in these situations just because they can get a little bit better along the field without wasting so much. But I've already started doing this one here, so I'll just finish it up. And I'm going to need to fill up one more time. And I better get this one that's off the cart there, because I would not be able to load it back up. Alright, one more a little bit here on this field and it'll be wrapped up. Alright, and let's see, I don't know if it's going to take, yeah, a little bit there. I'll come across it this way. That did not take any. Yeah, it looks like it's got it all. Alright, good enough for me. what I'll do is go ahead and finish topping off this spreader here. I don't know if it's going to... It did not. Thought it might use that entire big bag. Not super graceful, but we got it on there. And we'll strap it all in and head on over to the next field. This is actually the first time I have ever done anything like this, trailering the spreader like this. Actually works out pretty good. And let's see, I need to turn around so I can get to the spreader. Get it just off the edge of the field there. Oh, yes, I hit the horn. And we're not going to get very far on this field here, because I am going to run out of line. Yes, it is going very, very quickly. All right. Back to the trailer for another refill. And I am still on 5x speed here. I do want to continue at this rate. I do like the idea of being able to roll through some days and get the productions going. And that kind of takes us back to the earlier conversation about the production. But once I get different productions going, as well as the animals, I like to see those progress. And also the seasons. It sometimes gets old dragging through 2 or 3 days in the same, winter time. Well, what can you do? Not a whole lot. Logging. So I don't plan on doing any logging unless I need to clear out an area for something, but I don't want to be stagnant on the winter days, but I also want to have enough to do during that time that I can, you gotta be kidding me, at least stay productive. And I have some things to do. So here's where we're at. We are in September. It is 4:35 p.m. Made some more money today, and I need some more line. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to drop this spreader off here. I'm going to hook up to that trailer and I head it back down to the shop and go ahead and get some more pallets of lime, and then finish up this field the next time we're here together. We should be in October. I'll go ahead and advance the day because I am sure it is going to be nighttime by the time I get down there and back and get this field finished up and put away any extra line. So I'll do all that and then move on to October, and we'll see you then. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, please be sure to leave a thumbs up on the video, and if you're new to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you consider clicking that subscribe button. Hope you guys have a blessed day.